All right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marcin. I come back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. Shout out to the motherfucking AEW Pack Smokers in the goddamn chat and the motherfuckers in the live chat. I'm just chilling at the cribbo. As all the AEW Pack Smokers know, I have been sick, then a bitch. Sick as fuck, sick as shit, sick as a motherfucker. To those who did send out like condolences for me or whatever, not condolences or wish you wells for me to feel better. I appreciate you motherfuckers, dog. This shit is lit. Y'all the real ones. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the motherfuckers in the Master of Marks Militia and in the live chat and in the comment section. We are still on the process to 1,000 subscribers. As it stands right now, it looks like we are at 900 subscribers, which means we are 100 motherfucking subscribers away from 1,000. Shout out to all of y'all for supporting us since the beginning. You know, this channel ain't been around a long time. It's only really been around since fucking, god damn, when the fuck did I start this shit? Let me see. Like a year ago. So it's only been around for like a year. So, you know, us almost hitting 1,000 subs in a year. That shit lit as fuck. That shit's pretty fucking fire. Shout out to all of those AEW Pack Smokers out there. And the motherfuckers who are new watching this shit. You AEW cocksuckers. Y'all already fucking know how the fuck we feel about y'all. It's been a road, man. I was sick as a bitch for 2 fucking weeks, man. Like, sick as fuck. And yeah, it's been hell. Like, it's been straight up fucking hell. But I'm like 98% right now. So I'm not 100%, motherfuckers, but I am 98%. Today's video is simply titled Mercedes Mone is a fraud. She's a fucking fraud. A fraud. Y'all know that shit, man. Y'all know that shit, man. Damn, that's some badass hoes on Twitter, y'all. I ain't gonna fucking lie to y'all. God damn. Y'all should be seeing some of these females that's on Twitter. These girls be... But, like I said, Mercedes Mone is a fraud. So, she's been in New Japan Wrestling for a few fucking months. And she's injured. Broken ankle. A lot of people don't understand that she's not the safest wrestler, man. Like, she does shit very awkwardly in the ring. Even like that buckle bomb, or not buckle bomb, but like the knees to the face and the buckle and shit, turnbuckle and shit. That shit is dangerous as fuck. And even her finishing move that she has, that new finishing move, that shit don't look fucking safe. She's a fucking fraud, man. She's one of those people in the business that people make it seem like she is worth more than what she's worth. Mercedes Mone, Sasha Banks, is not Bianca Belair. She don't have the raw athleticism, the natural charisma, the talking skills, good breathing skills on the mics. Sometimes Bianca kind of fucks up with her breathing skills on the mic. She sounds like she'd be out of breath too. But she don't have natural charisma, and she can't cut promos. She's not charismatic. People may think she's charismatic. People may think that she has charisma, but she simply just does not have charisma. It's not natural. And yeah, she looked good. Don't get me wrong. Mercedes Mone, she looked good. She looked good as hell. But the natural charisma and the ability to get over and the ability to not be a channel changer. Let's think about this. Mercedes Moné was in WWE. Sasha Banks was in WWE way longer than Bianca Belair. And right now, Bianca Belair is considered the longest reigning women's champion in modern day history. Why wasn't Sasha Banks that? If she was as good as people claimed that she would have been the longest reigning. Now, for Charlotte Flair, it's different. Everybody got a different style. Everybody got a different way of going about things. And in my head, I feel honestly that the only person that really can stop Bianca's reign right now, even though I fuck with Asuka, Asuka is good. I rocks with Asuka. You'll never hear me say anything negative about Asuka ever. But I feel like what has to happen for me is they shouldn't have kept Charlotte on SmackDown. She should be on Raw. Charlotte is probably the only one that I could see challenging Bianca and giving her a run for her money. I mean, you got up-and-comers, newbies, all of these shits, but at this point in time, Cora Jade is not going to cut it when it comes to that. At this point in time, as much as she may cut it in the future, Tiffany Stratton is not going to cut it when it comes to Bianca Belair. It's not her time yet. Lash Legend, no. Charlotte Flair, the only person that could really Charlotte Flair, the only person that really could challenge Bianca. And I know we're supposed to talk about Mercedes Moné, but what the fuck are we really talking about her for? She's not doing shit. She's injured. She gonna be on the show for what, 5-6 months and come back and do absolutely fucking nothing. Her gear is cool. Like, she always had cool looking gear. She always looks very attractive in her gear. But her character is just not anybody that is worth the time of the day. Her charisma is just, it's like running Dookie. Like when you got the runs, that's her charisma. Just come out and just sit there in the toilet around the fucking toilet bowl. And also, to the real ones in the motherfucking chat, who fucks with the tribal chief? Roman Reigns is 2 days, technically 1 day away from 1,000 days as the champion for SmackDown, for the Universal Champion, which is a very legendary thing. Hopefully they do a celebration for him and give him a new fucking belt so he doesn't have to carry around 2 fucking belts anymore. Because, I mean, there is no sense of him carrying around 2 belts. If you have a heavyweight championship, y'all going to Saudi Arabia this weekend. Y'all going to crown a new, that's this weekend, right? Y'all going to crown a new champion this weekend. It's time to give Roman 1 fucking belt. Roman ain't defending that belt there. So it is what it is. And unless they going to throw in the Money in the Bank fucking ladder match at Saudi Arabia, and then somebody cash in on Roman and beat him after 1,000 days, get that man fucking 1 belt. He going to go away into SummerSlam. Which, once again, AEW Pack Smokers, y'all may not know what the fuck I look like or who I am, but I will be at motherfucking SummerSlam. And if y'all see me, or if I run into some of the motherfucking AEW Pack Smokers I know, and I run up to y'all and I talk to y'all, I ain't taking no pictures, though. I like to keep my fucking shit to myself. This is just y'all family and shit. So if we in person, I'll fuck with y'all. And y'all would know it's me because you would hear my voice and you would say, "Oh, that's motherfucking Master Marks. That motherfucker, hey, I was with Master Marks. We seen some Detroit hoes. We had some Cardis on, all kind of little shit or whatever." But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be at SummerSlam with me and my dogs. We're gonna be in that bitch, fucking deep as fuck. I already got my tickets ready. Fucking wrestling ain't coming to my city without me pulling up. The Ross YouTube has to pull up in that bitch. And if y'all are going to SummerSlam, make sure you have some Master Mark signs. I'm even trying to get up some Master Mark t-shirts for people who are going to SummerSlam, and it's gonna be hosted live at my hometown. So it is what the fuck it is. Back to the Mercedes Mone thing. She's a fraud. She's a fraud, man. Like, everybody has so much hype and they put so much hype under her. And there are people that if you had to pick, you would prefer other than her. Like, I would prefer to have Jade Cargill on my roster than have Mercedes Moné. Because Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair, that, as we like to call it here at Master Marks, is a big money match. Big money. Money, 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 money. It's a big money match. It's a big money match. That's fucking facts. Even shit, man. I don't really fuck with Impact like that, but Deonna Purrazzo, her little thick ass. I gotta be careful what I say. Deonna Purrazzo versus Bianca Belair is a decent money match. There are a lot of people that you would honestly be able to make big money off of. Fucking Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair. Big money match. Tiffany Stratton, a few more years in the business versus Bianca Belair. Big money match. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Two badass blondes in that motherfucker. Boy, what? What? I'm watching. And I don't even give a fuck about women's wrestling like that. I just be watching to see the women do their little thing or whatever. I don't watch that shit. Oh, she did a Siberian Husky lock. She just did a big boot. Oh, she just did she just did a Sasquatchian elbow drop. Oh my God, she just hit the Nigerian face lock. Oh, she's gonna tap. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about the sexy women. And y'all fucking know that shit. So, hey, if WWE want to make it cool, I know they got the last hour of Raw that's going to turn it to TV 14. You can go ahead and put that Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton bra and panties match. Nikita Lyons versus Tiffany Stratton bra and panties match. Some of them other newer girls that's coming in NXT. And you know what? And this is another thing I'm going to say. And I don't think I bring this shit up enough. But athletes are always going to be more successful than people who are just wrestlers. So people who come into business as a wrestler is not going to be as successful as an athlete, because you can take a person who is a gymnast and teach them how to be a wrestler, or a person who is a track star and teach them how to be a wrestler. And let's not just forget, now we know Brock Lesnar was whatever, but Brock Lesnar was an athlete. Mark Henry, an athlete. Dwayne Johnson, an athlete. I really don't know a lot about Dave Bautista. Dude looks pretty athletic. He probably was a fucking athlete. Kurt Angle, athlete. Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin, fucking athletes. Well, they were wrestling athletes, but still. These people who are gymnasts and hurdle jumpers and fucking cyclists and all of this shit, these people who are athletes, born natural athletes who were athletic, that aren't just wrestlers, they always are more successful than a person who is just a wrestler. That's why you can see WWE hire these people who get out of college or go to college for a couple years, get an associate's degree, and they were in an athletic program, and they bring them to WWE's Performance Center and they turn them into fucking stars, because athletes are always going to be more successful than your indie show darling. In the business of wrestling, a person like Bianca Belair is going to be more successful than a person like Johnny Gargano because she's an athlete. She's a star. Indie darlings, they're just indie guys, indie gals, wrestlers. Even cheerleaders. Like Mandy Rose was a cheerleader, I believe. Carmella was a cheerleader. I'm pretty sure Stacy Keibler probably was a cheerleader. Dawn Marie was a cheerleader. A lot of those athletes are going to be more successful than indie wrestlers, plain and simple wrestlers. Now, you do got some wrestlers who will beat your motherfucking ass like Gunther. He beat your ass. Gunther fucking beat your ass. Hey, listen. Look. I ain't one to sit here and say that I win a bunch of fights against every person in the world because we all human. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. But if I get in a motherfucking fight match with Gunther, I'm gonna chop the fuck out of my chest, I'm running. I'll fuck around, put a strap on fucking Gunther, dog. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers in this bitch. I'll fuck around and put a strap out on fucking Gunther. He ain't finna chop my chest up, had me get my ass whooped like fucking Sheamus was getting his motherfucking ass beat. Hell no. I'm off topic. Back to what we was talking about. I'm going to end this video. We're going to make this a situation that we talk about down the line about how athletes are more successful than indie darlings. We'll talk about that. That's going to definitely be on my list of videos to put out. At the end of the day, Sasha Banks is a fraud. And WWE don't need her because they have a Bianca Belair, which is the longest reigning women's champion. If they needed Sasha Banks would have been the longest reigning women's champion. For some reason, ain't it kind of tricky how every place she motherfucking goes, she can't hold the belt longer than fucking a month? What do they see in her that y'all don't see? Not y'all, AEW Pack Smokers, but I'm saying y'all as the motherfuckers who pop in, who see the word Sasha Banks or Mercedes Mone, and you're getting your fucking feelings about it and you want to fight me over it. What do these companies see who only give her the belt for a month versus what y'all see who think that she's the greatest thing since sliced bread? I don't know. And I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, whatever the fuck her name is, she's injured and she's a fraud. No surprise, WWE doesn't need her because they have a Bianca Belair, which I've said this a gazillion times. So people who are worried about her going back to WWE, never fear. She don't need to be there. They got a Bianca Belair. At the end of the day, that's how I feel about that. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. Tell us if you like Mercedes Moné. Tell us if you think Bianca Belair is better than Mercedes Moné. I almost called her Moné. Also, let us know if you think Mercedes Moné is a fraud or you miss her being in WWE. And to my real AEW Pack Smokers in the motherfucking chat. Not the people that come in and try to pretend to be AEW Pack Smokers and then start cocksucking Tony Khan. Because I see a few of y'all that do that shit. Not the real ones. All the real ones, they know what's up. The ones who stick around and they critique all the videos, but they still stick around. Because you can unsubscribe at any point in time if you don't like what the fuck I'm saying. We don't have to agree on everything. We are all human. And this is YouTube and my platform. For those AEW Pack Smokers in the chat, in the live chat, and will listen to this video, let me know if Gunther was to chop you in the chest, if you're going to pull out the strap on Gunther. At the end of the day, fuck Tony Khan. Tony Khan, fucking goofball. Fuck CM Punk. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Fuck AEW Collision. Fuck them being at whatever place in Chicago. That shit absolutely means nothing. The 4 pillars of AEW are going to put on a shit show. MJF is going to It's not even worth talking about. I'm out this bitch.
No times, it's getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds and them pearls, I'ma put them on ya.